that Mother has told us about, Primrose said, making Gothel scoff. Even if a villager were brave enough to enter our woods, they couldn't get in if they tried. The thicket is enchanted. No one living can enter these woods if they're not a witch of our blood. You know how it works, Prim. I've told you this story countless times. Gothel thought about those words and continued, but I suppose we really don't know how it works, do we? Why are you so weird all the time, Gothel? What are you talking about? Asked Primrose. I'm talking about Mother. She tells us nothing. The only reason I know any of this is because I've been reading her books. That's because Mother knows best. Their mother's voice was like a knife in Gothel's stomach. She felt queasy and slightly faint at the sound of it, her knees buckling under her. Primrose caught Gothel by the arm, steadying her. Mother, leave Gothel alone, shouted Primrose, putting herself between her mother and her sister. Minea laughed at her daughters. This isn't my doing, Primrose. Gothel has worked herself up into a tizzy as usual. Hurting her would be like hurting myself, and I would never dream of hurting myself. Minea stood perfectly still, staring at her daughters. Her long, straight black hair hung around her, creating shadows in the hollows of her disturbingly thin face, making her visage look like a skull brought to life. Her eyes were extremely large and bulged from their deeply set sockets with rage, sending fear into her daughters' hearts. Please do calm down, daughters. I'm not here to punish Gothel. You don't think I hear every thought and know your every movement? I've known for years that Gothel has been reading my books. And what do I care? That's what they're there for, to read. She laughed again. Clever Gothel, secretive, black-hearted Gothel. All this time slipping books into your pockets and spiriting them away to the forest to read in secret. Her voice held a mixture of scorn and amusement. Minea pushed her hair out of her wrathful face with her long, spindly fingers, making her look even more severe. The sister witches knew she was about to do her magic, because on rare occasions she did her magic in front of them. She made this gesture that when she was about to perform a spell.